Hey, so this is Frank, and I wanted to send a shout out and a thanks video to Mark, and wanted to let him know that I really appreciate and love everything he's done with the Rock Cave over the last 2 years. You've really built a strong, connected community, and it's gotten people through a lot of hard times and brought a lot of joy to our lives. So what are we talking about today? Wanderlust Wednesday. I don't know if Mark was implying anything when he said Pirate Radio, but we're taking over the airwaves hopefully for a day. Hopefully he'll allow this atrocious, low-budget, noisy video to grace his pride and joy one Wednesday coming up. But we're talking about Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier, released in 1980 as a favorite Wanderlust LP. This album is fantastic. I wouldn't say it's a flawless album. I'm not even sure it's a perfect album, but it's certainly a perfect album side one. If you do nothing else, listen to side one. Kings of the Wild Frontier. I think they were Adam Ant was staking a claim there in 1980 that these guys were at the pinnacle of the fringes of music, because this is a crazy album. Somehow they took disparate themes, threw them in a pot, and got them to all work together. You have ant themed, alien themed, cowboys and Indian Western pirate themes running throughout this album. Somehow it works. I don't know how, but it does. Side one, Doggy Dog, is the opener. Fantastic song. A lot of great scratchy guitar riff in that one. Then you have the song that maybe some cavers know called Antmusic. That was probably the most popular one. The beginning with the drumsticks, rim shots is awesome. And by the way, this band is crazy good. They have 2 drummers on this album. How cool is that? I mean, an studio album with 2 drummers. Then you got Marco Perrone, the guitarist on this, who has this neat tremolo sounding guitar in some spots, and in other spots he just goes nuts with feedback. And great riffs. So you have Doggy Dog, you have Antmusic, which, again, you know, the theme of this album, Kings of the Wild Frontier, I think one of the lines in Antmusic is, unplug the jukebox, do me all a favor, that music's lost its taste, let's try another flavor. So I just love that. And the lyrics in this are amazing. Adam just croons the hell out of this album. So you got Doggy Dog, Antmusic. Los Rancheros is a Western themed song where the low bass, and there's another thing in this album, you have a frequent use of very low bass backing vocals, a la Mark Ronson. And in Los Rancheros, the backing vocals go Clint Eastwood, like that. I mean, it's just crazy good. Feed Me to the Lions, one of my favorite songs on this album. The opening drums are just pounding. And then Press Darlings, that's going to be the song of the day. You got to listen to Press Darlings. This is a total mockery of press and fashion critics. They're mocking themselves for not being press darlings. There's no boxes for us, he sings in the song. We are guilty, we're beyond hope, we beg to differ, we are a terminal case. I mean, and this album fits that. After Press Darlings, Ants Invasion, which is this crazy alien kind of story, and the opening guitar riff is pretty cool. And you know, I think it's 7:35, and I think I made the wrong decision. Actually, it's not 7:35, but it's close to it. Anyway, you'll get it when you hear the song. And then finally, side one rounds out with Killer in the Home, which is pretty creepy. You know, side two has some good songs, a lot of pirate-themed songs. Jolly Roger is a favorite of mine. But I definitely recommend this record, Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier, 1980. When you listen to it, it's hard to believe that this was made 42 years ago. There's nothing like it since. And again, you know, Marco Perrone with the feedback throughout the album is some of the best use of feedback this side of my generation, in my opinion. But anyway, some advice that comes from the album: don't tread on an ant. He's done nothing to you. There might come a day when he's looking for you. Don't tread on an ant. you'll end up black and blue. Cut off his head. Legs come looking for you. Catch him first.